Hello everyone, this is Evil Empire for the NES, and I think you've already guessed, this is one of the games on a cartridge called Action 52, released in 1991, $200. As far as I know, it's never available outside the US. Would have been getting on for 150 quid in sterling. And that bloke on the left seems to be doing some kind of weird limbo dance. There's a mini volcano erupting there by the looks of it. Bloody hell knows what's going on. These sprites are so tiny it's impossible to tell. Seems to be some kind of weird little alien creature flying through the air. What the bloody hell is that green thing doing? Perhaps it's best not to ask. This is actually supposed to be set in Arabia, although apart from the background you'd never know it. An evil warlord has stolen the great genie. With it he will rule over the land, unless you can defeat his evil empire and save the genie. In other words, you've got to shoot people. This could just as easily be set in outer space and they could be spacemen. They're so tiny and indistinct. When I first saw the name Evil Empire, I thought this was going to be some kind of Star Wars knockoff. There's some kind of yellow flying thing with a red tail. I know what it is. There's some kind of green thing zipping up and down. Do you win the big teddy if you guess what any of these things are supposed to be? This was described on one website as one of the more ambitious games to be found in this compilation. Yeah, that kind of says it all really, doesn't it? You can climb up and down the ropes, or you can do that old rope trick. Yeah, you know, the one that involves hanging whoever programmed this. And I was walking inside a platform just then, because the collision detection in this game is absolutely rubbish. Oh, he's doing it again. What on earth? If this had been a $1.99 budget game, back in the early 1980s it would have been bad. But this was the NES in 1991, and this was on a compilation that cost $200. And this game is absolutely nondescript. Tiny little sprites, rubbish collision detection, absolutely ragged gameplay. There's nothing to actually indicate this is in Arabia, apart from a rather half-hearted bit at the top of the screen, which is in silhouette anyway. The characters are supposedly from Arabian folklore, but they're just so microscopic they could just as easily be aliens and spacemen. Complete waste of time.